I can't believe this is happening.
We're so excited.
Look, we've had a lot of guests in here in Podworld headquarters. Jones was here. Last night, I told the other people in this building who was coming in here today.
Yeah.
By far, the biggest reaction we've ever had to any guest.
Yes.
There was an audible, what? when I told them that Red Panda was going to be in Podworld headquarters today.
Here we are.
And she is here. Red Panda is here.
Oh my! The honor is all mine.
No, don't you say that. The honor is ours.
The honor, really. North Carolina, the famous.
We are so excited you're
famous
here.
Team, famous school.
We are so excited you're here.
I am too. I'm so excited to be here.
Okay, I have so many questions. Yes. Let me start with, how did you figure out that you could ride a unicycle and kick bowls onto your head? Like, how did you realize you could do this?
I really didn't realize it was my dad. My father taught me. My father taught me that. My father pretty much. Well, I should start. It's a almost traditional way of acrobatic act, but the act didn't really flipping bowls in a different direction on the lake. It was just flipping into one bowl and then different same direction. You put another bowls,
right.
And then maybe three bowls, and then a plate and then a cup and sausage, and then one time while I did that, I done all of that, and then my dad says, "Wow, maybe we can try something after I done those." Wow. And then we tried it, and then a few times we were shocked. Only a few times it went in, and then my dad said, "This is workable."
Yeah.
And then we just keep on practice of 2, 3, and 4, and 5. yes, that's what happened. Yeah, that really was what happened. It took a few years, but we did.
Are these the official bowls?
Are these what you flip?
No,
Okay,
they are
okay.
absolutely not. They
Yeah,
are
okay.
porcelain. If you have a bowl about a foot or higher drop into the same bowl, it will crack.
Right, okay.
But my bowls are metal.
Really?
Yeah, they're not porcelain, because if they land, they will crack each other. Yeah.
Okay.
How much do you have to, I mean, you've been doing this, how long have you been doing this act, like traveling around and doing this at games and events? How long have you been doing it?
Long time.
Yeah.
Long time. I can't count. I lost count.
Okay, so do you still have to practice at this point? Or is it just so natural to you that you don't even have to practice anymore?
Oh, no. I practice. Whenever I'm not on the road, I practice. Any chance I get if I'm home during the winter and summer, of course, is pretty normal, basic. I don't really work that much, so I practice every day. Every day, I mean, 2 or 3 hours a day. If I do travel, whenever I have a chance, I go practice, yes. Yeah, if I don't, I will lose it.
Yeah.
Right. Where is home?
Nevada.
Okay.
Yeah, Nevada.
And your season starts when and goes through when? Like, when's your busy time?
Sometimes in around late October until middle or late May.
Okay.
Yeah, the NBA few playoffs after. Yeah.
And during that time, how many nights are you on the road?
Hard to say. This month, I will say about. I think my schedule is only 8 of them. Last month it was 11. November was 11, and January, February is pretty much packed. Yeah, every day. Yeah, not every day. I was almost every day.
Right.
January, February, always that way. And then March, I would say about slow down a little. April is getting slow. Yeah.
Okay, how often do you get it 100? Do you nail it every single time? Like, no bowls drop. How often do you think you do it perfectly?
I would say that, oh gosh, how do I say this? Before I come here, I have 3 days off.
Okay.
I have 3 days off. I practice 3 days. I will be on the unicycle flipping like 20 times of the 5 ball only, just 20 times. I drop 1 or 2 or not. Other 2 days I didn't drop at all. So
Wow.
I thought it was a pretty good percentage. But yesterday,
I'd say doing it once is a good percentage.
but yesterday, lately I'm not sure why. Maybe it's on my head. It's not practice. Sometimes happens. It's not your practice is very, very important. But performing how to control do your head is another thing.
Yeah.
Yeah, it really is. I was pretty upset for last night.
Well, but you have to be the player and the coach. Like there's not someone you can go to and be like, what do you see here? Like what's off? You have to figure that all out yourself, right?
You are right. Yeah. Back then, I have my dad hold me on the side, and because he told me. I mean, he knows where is going wrong. And now, I mean, I'm more experienced, but still, sometimes hard to figure it out. Because it's a very good question. Yes, yeah. Sometimes it's hard to. It's the control. Sometimes you think, oh, I didn't win high enough. But no, maybe it's not enough over to the backwards. It's hard to say.
Look, you're flipping bowls from your feet to your head while on a unicycle. A lot can go wrong in this scenario. Okay, somebody stole your unicycle a couple years ago, right?
A few years ago,
Yeah,
yes.
what? I would like to find that person right now and take them out. Why would somebody do that?
We followed that story closely on the podcast.
Yeah, what happened? So
we
tell
were
us
very
what
concerned.
Yeah, tell us what happened.
I came back from a Dayton, Ohio's game, and then went back, and supposed to be next day going to LA, UCLA.
Mm-hmm.
I like any other day in San Francisco airport, and then you go there to claim the bags, follow everybody, same, and then. Until everybody took their bag, and then I was like, where's my, I got my tag to show the back service. And they say maybe I was rerouted to somewhere or a mistake or something. And then second day, I was about leaving, and they're like, oh, we can't find it. And then I would say, what happened? And then I finally contact the airport police, and then they look the camera. There's a guy with a ponytail took. As soon the bag dropped.
He took it.
He took it, and then he have a car prepared already with the airport car. He put on the car and then left. With the camera, 30 seconds, he's gone. From taking the bag and then put onto the car, 30 seconds, he's all of the camera gone.
You knew that dude would have a ponytail, first of all. Somebody that would do that.
Yeah.
Why would somebody do that? Why would they do? So you have could you tell a difference when you had to get the new unicycle?
Very.
I imagine.
Yeah, and of course, UCLA games was canceled, and then a couple of others followed cancel, and then I went to, I can't remember now. Because my agent was saying that you can't just keep on canceling. So I went home and then put different parts of the old unicycle, try to make it work. Some were lean for a little longer, like a chins longer. Some the lean from the paddle to the seat. That's the important part for me.
Right.
I couldn't get adjustment very well, and then I put them together. Put one unicycle doesn't work very well, but I think it's Clemson. Yes, Clemson. I felt so bad. I tried. I couldn't make it. I say cut it, and then I jumped off. I felt bad. And the second day, and then I was doing fixing, and then the midnight I was driving a car to Walmart to get more tools to fix it. I know I did because everybody's closed after the game. Oh my God, that was a story. And then my agent keep on calling me. I said, why are you calling me? I'm midnight.
I'm trying.
Who's calling me at midnight? I mean, it's like I'm fixing unicycle. And then in the hotel room. Yes, in the hotel room. And then, so think about it, it's funny. No, but at the time I was upset. I was so upset. And then I picked up the phone finally. I said, oh, the Warriors wants to get you a unicycle. My tear was just running because I was upset. I hate that person.
Yes.
The ponytail person.
Yeah, we all hate that ponytail person.
Not all the ponytail. That person.
No, but that person. Yes, that one person.
Anytime I see someone with a ponytail, I'm going to think,
Yeah, maybe
could
that's
that
the guy.
be the one? Let me see the inside of your car.
Yeah, let me see if you
Do
have
you have a unicycle?
Yes.
Yeah, and the police did put his picture on the television, and then, but unfortunately, the picture wasn't very clear. It's blurry a little bit. Yeah.
Is it weird or nice that, like, just for example, right now when we met outside the building, when you were inside the Smith Center on Wednesday night, 20,000 people going crazy for you because you're in costume on a unicycle. But when you just walk around normal outside the Smith Center, no one knows that's Red Panda. Is that kind of nice that you don't have to, like, you can go to the grocery store and you're not Red Panda unless you ride your unicycle to the grocery store, which I assume you don't do.
No. First of all, I'm not some celebrity.
Oh,
no, that's wrong.
You are a celebrity.
No. I'm just really happy that I can do something I like to do. Second of all, yeah, I'm happy. I'm okay. I'm happy the way it is. Yes.
Does anyone ever come up to you and say, "Are you Red Panda?"
Especially after the game, yes. Yeah. But otherwise, no.
Do you still get like a rush of excitement when the crowd gets excited? I mean, do you still feel that energy when you're doing it?
Every single time I get nervous.
Really?
Yes. Yes, because it's unpredictable. I'm not sure I will make it.
Sure.
And even, just like last night, even I practice for a while sometimes. Like, for example, if I miss once and then, okay, can I make it the second time? If I can make a second time and third time, and the fourth try is not good. So I normally don't do fourth time. It's just go home, practice more. or more mental, whatever. Yeah, that can be, that part is the challenge. Yes, it is.
How did you pick your music?
Okay, and I love this music. I didn't really, how do I say it? I used to use a different music, but one time I was literally walking on the street in China. I heard this really excitement and a fast pace, and then like a celebrating, or I see this is pretty good. I asked what music is this one, and then it says flowers. That is like people getting married, and then fast celebration. I say I love it. I just that's how I picked it. yeah, that's how it really. The story.
I love it.
Yeah, me too.
Every time I hear it, I get excited.
Yeah,
And you know immediately what it is. Like, oh, it's time.
Yeah, it's Red Panda time.
Yeah, let's do this.
Let's do this.
If you had no choice, but you had to teach Jones and I one of two things. You either had to teach us how to ride a unicycle or say, like, sit on this chair and flip bowls on our head. You don't have to teach us the whole thing, but one of those two. Which would be easier to teach us to do?
Ooh.
I would say balance balls first.
Really?
That's how I learned it. I start balancing balls.
Is that because I have a big head? You think it would be easier?
I'm not sure that's okay.
The answer's yes, Adam.
No, the answer's no. No, just joking. I learned how to balance balls first, and then my dad put one ball on my head, and I put a weight on top, so I can balance well. So I don't, and then I start walking around, and then until I don't feel like there's a ball, and then I can standing there practice and put on the foot. Actually, putting onto the foot to balance, not to let the balls drop on your foot is
Yes.
it's also pretty challenge. And then flipping, and then ride unicycle, everything gets better and put them together.
Then put them all together.
Yeah.
Is there a favorite? I know this is hard because you've been a lot of places. Is there a favorite place that you've gone, or maybe one performance that you will always say, that's the one. That was the best one. Has there ever been that kind of night or that kind of place?
How about North Carolina? Yes. Well, they're all my favorite. Can you imagine? Yeah, they all. I mean, all courts are the same, and all the fans were very enthusiastic, and then they were all very cheering, and then they all come here for a great game, and then some entertainment. Yeah.
Do you know other people who do other halftime shows? Like, do you know the guy with the tiny dog? Do you know any of these other people?
Yeah, I know some of them. Yes.
Are you guys friends, or are you like competitors? Are you?
No, actually, we're pretty good friends.
Really?
We not very often, but we do send texts to each other. But unfortunately, quick change, lost it. Otherwise, we were friends. We contact each other once in a while.
Is there another halftime act that you are impressed by? That when you see it, you're like, wow, that's really good. I mean, none of them are as good as Red Panda. Look, we all understand that.
No, it's not true.
That is true.
But there's lots of talented people out there. Like me, the dog train, and then the quick change, and then like a balancing act, and then jump rope. Man, there's so many, and every one of them are difficult in some ways.
Right.
Yeah.
Do you ever get the chance when you're on the unicycle and you're doing the act? Do you ever get the chance to look at the people who are watching you and just see how happy you make them? Like, you make a lot of people really happy just by coming out of the tunnel. And then when you start doing the act, they love it. What's that like to be that beloved?
Well, I thank you, first of all. I really didn't know. My focus really is just I really do enjoying their support, and then it's very it does make a big difference to me, but still more focus on the flippings and trying. Yeah.
You're nowhere close to being finished, right? Like, you're not close to being done, right? Like, you're still going. It's going for a while.
I don't know. At this time, I feel like I'm okay, but maybe a few years.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Maybe.
Yeah. As long as we're not close, though. We will see Red Panda for several more seasons. Yes.
I think. Okay, probably. Good. Yes.
Quick Change had a couple different versions of Quick Change. Has anyone come to you and been like, "What if I could be Blue Panda?" And we could, like, you could franchise this out, and there could be, has anyone come to you and suggested that?
I think that I will be supportive. I will happy to help, really. Yeah, because I was thinking, I only have maybe a few years, and then, I hate the act will have disappeared.
Right.
And then I felt sense of loss of quick change is not there. It's such a talented, such a beautiful act. They dance well too. I mean, not same act. Somebody can dance so well. I would love to, see someone who is doing like a Blue Panda or GOAT Panda. Yeah, really.